Hey everybody, welcome to another video trading with Jackie. I'm Jackie Panetta. So, just wanted to say Happy New Year to everyone. I cannot remember if I did a new video since the new year began. So, this one is, in case I didn't, Happy New Year. So, this is not going to be a long video because this is an active trade right now. And what I can do is, what I wanted to do was just go through it while it's an active trade. And then I'll do another video later to follow up on how it worked out, okay? But I wanted to do it because everybody knows I trade in indices. It's about 9:18 a.m. right now on Tuesday. So we already know stock market is open at 9:30. So I'm going to go ahead and try and catch an opening trade on NAS on that. But this video is about a currency pair. So you guys already know I'm dealing with a challenge right now where I can only trade currency pairs, and it has been torturous for me because I had completely had to change my mindset in trading when I'm trading with currency pairs versus an index. So it's been a while, but I'm back on it. So you guys do know that my favorite currency pair is AUDJPY. But as you can see, this is not AUDJPY. This is AUDUSD. And the reason being is because I wanted to get that $10 per pip rate for my trade, so $10 per pip if it's a standard, and then so on and so forth. So I want to walk over this trade with you guys because this is actually something that I had called out on my trading calls with my Arrow squad. So shout out to the Arrow family. I called that on my call last week at night because I do Asian session calls now from 9 to 10 p.m. Eastern, all right, on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I called this trade out, and I actually got stopped out around here, right, on Friday. Or is this Monday? No, this is Monday. This is like around here or something. I got stopped out. No, it was this mess. I got stopped out on Friday, but it was still dropping. So here is the play. What I saw was I went to the daily chart, right? And on the daily chart, I'm looking at AUDJPY, and it's on a downtrend, on a big downtrend. You had this W, but this W didn't really take off and shoot up like it normally would do, and it just dropped. Okay, so downtrend is occurring on AUDUSD. So with that, I drew, as you can see, the fib. Okay, so I utilized Fibonacci, and this is the Fibonacci retracement tool, and this is MT5, by the way, that you're seeing here, and I'm on a live account. Okay, this is the live account, and this is MT5, and this is the Fibonacci retracement tool on MT5. And this is the AUDUSD daily chart, and I drew it for the downtrend. After this uptrend occurred and then this downtrend started, I drew it for the downtrend. Originally it was set here, okay, and then I noticed that as it came down, formed a new low, pulled back, and never closed above 23.6. we still go time, okay. Also, what I saw on the H4, time frame, look at this beautiful order block right here, and then look at the part it drops, and then look at this new order block, and then drop. What did that form? Like an M with the neckline break right here. Okay, so all of that took place. I'm like, oh, downtrend has started, so I'm catching my entry off of the pullback and then let the downtrend continue. Okay, so that's how I got into the trade. Well, that's what I saw looking at the at the higher time frames. Remember that the higher time frames are king. Trend is king on whatever the higher time frames say. All right. Anything down on the lower time frames is just price action, and you're just either going against the trend for a counter or you're following the trend. All right. And so because AUDUSD was on overall down so far, what I saw on the daily chart anyway, I was looking for sales. Okay, so I was looking for sales, and I've been looking for sales. AUDUSD and GU, so GBP USD, same thing. But AUDUSD doesn't doesn't wick me out. So because GU has been doing that to me a lot lately. So I like AUDUSD now. No name, which is Euro USD. I don't necessarily trade it, but also because I'm on the East Coast, AUDUSD moves during Asian session, which is a session that I'm up for. I'm hardly ever up for London, so I try and catch what I can during New York and Asian session. So that is the play. I was looking for the sell, drew my Fibonacci, saw that it retraced to 23.6, and we're still continuing. So fine, we're continuing. Bet, let's go. How do I get into the trade? Why is my entry right here, which is fire, by the way? This entry is fire. I took this entry last night, okay? Last night. Looking at the last night, okay? So this is today. Last night means we're still on a current day daily chart. Do you see my entry? I tell everybody I like to be in the wick. When I'm in the wick on an entry, that means I am in a fantastic position. I'm in the wick for the sell and it's dropping. Awesome. Okay? My position. How did I get into my position? An M1 order block. M1 order block. Every single time. Okay? M1 order block. So let me show y'all where it is. Okay, so I had to pause it and I had to go find the entry. So I have this red horizontal line, vertical line. That is my entry. So it was at 435 on MT5, which is 9:05, okay, Eastern. Here is my entry, this red vertical line, okay. Now let's zoom in. How did I get into it? It is always an order block. I do not trade unless it's off an order block, and everybody will tell you different ways of order blocks and how it works for them or whatever, and that's fine. This is just the way I see order blocks, okay? It's no big, and everybody's different. I mean, I trade differently than other people. You know, it is what it is. It's not a big thing, okay? So everybody's right. You know, as long as you're making money with it, you're fine, okay? So here is the order block. Let me zoom in a little bit more. All right, and then actually zoom out so you can see the entry. All right, look at that M. Right, I'm in before the neckline break. I had to deal with this drawdown a little bit, but I want you to know, look at what the drawdown actually is. About 4 pips. That middle number, 37 points, that's 3.7 pips. 4 pip drawdown to where is price at now? 40 pips up. 1 to 10 risk to reward ratio at this time where price is currently at. 1 to 10. Okay? Fantastic. Alright? So, the entry, I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see. Alright? Right here. This candle right here. Alright? Why did I get in? Because I just happened to look at the chart after about 9 o'clock and I saw the drop and I see all these order blocks for me, but I'm looking to catch a sell. So I said, oh, okay, bull OB, bear OB, bull OB, bear OB. By the time I got there and saw this bear OB for me, I'm like, bet, I'm in. Like, this is the candle that rejected this bear OB. I'm in. That's what I got. See? Here's the bearish OB right here. This candle came up, rejected it, closed bullish. Oh well, I'm taking it in. It would have been nice if it closed bearish, then it would have been even more powerful. But I took it in. There it is. Look at it. And look at there, playing around at 23.6, but kept getting rejected, made it even more powerful, and then bam, gone. It was a beautiful drop. If y'all caught the drop, you noticed that this happened on all USD pairs and the indices last night. So could have caught them both ways. All right. So that is the current active trade going on right now. I have my initial TP is right here on the negative 23.6. Remember, I tell y'all that we do the negative 23.6. It's the inverse of where price retraced to. So if I look at the H4, here's that low, price only retraced to the 23.6, and you're going to go to the inverse. That's my first TP1. And then I just maintain it after that. And when I say TP1, that just means that I'm going to take partial profit there and then just hold out and see what it does. Okay? Alright, you guys. So I will let you guys know how this trade ends up. But as you can see, stop loss is in profit. So it's a risk-free trade for me now. AUDUSD off the daily and H4 time frames with an M1 order block entry. Alright, y'all. Y'all take care of yourselves. Bye.